Hi, I'm Chris J. from the Shreveport-Bossier Convention and Tourist Bureau, where we publish this brochure, Eat Here, A Food Lover's Guide to Shreveport-Bossier. In each edition of Eat Here, there's a section dedicated to iconic local foods. One of those iconic local foods is Shreveport-Style stuffed shrimp. This unique local dish has roots that go all the way back to the 1940s, to a restaurant known as the Freeman Harris Café. In this short documentary, we're going to learn a little bit about the history of Shreveport-style stuffed shrimp, where they came from, and we're going to focus in particular on one local eatery called Eddie's Seafood and Soul Food Restaurant that was recently named by Southern Living magazine as one of the top soul food eateries in the southern United States.
Imagine a folk food that is born in a North Louisiana city that has the kick and bite of a South Louisiana recipe, that has the Caribbean, that has the African American, and that comes from this soul food capital of a certain region of hill country in North Louisiana. The food that I'm talking about is stuffed shrimp, Shreveport style. Some would say Freeman style because an iconic restaurant in Shreveport, Louisiana was the birthplace of this dish. And it is like this crunchy, peppery bomb of goodness.
You have many types of stuffed shrimp out there, okay? But there's only one Freeman Harris stuffed shrimp.
For a city like Shreveport to have a dish like this is really important for its history and for its future.
And the stuffed shrimp is a culture. It takes on a life of its own.
I mean, this is the test of a dish. Can it be duplicated by other restaurants? Do other restaurants care about it? Does the market care? Do people want to have stuffed shrimp in a place other than the original location? That's what's happened in Shreveport. It has multiplied. Stuffed shrimp has become an item. Stuffed shrimp is growing in Shreveport-Bossier.
Eddie's stuffed shrimp, I can tell you, will be the best stuffed shrimp. It's going to be the best because he got it from the people who put it together.
The chef whose name is on the building was my father, Eddie Hughes, Eddie Eugene Hughes. He was absolutely wonderful. He was a great father, husband. He was just the best.
We established this business in 1976, so that's almost 38 years now.
He wanted to own his own business, so he really was the one who started with the stuffed shrimp, and really, that's one of the biggest sellers was the stuffed shrimp.
The popularity of the shrimp goes back to his days at Freeman, like they say, and once he got here, it just continued to grow. And people leave the city and move around wherever they go, but once you come back, you gotta find Eddie and the stuffed shrimp.
People come from miles around to get these stuffed shrimp. I mean, they come from Dallas, they come from Arkansas, Texarkana, everywhere.
We get a lot of people that come in because they've read the article in the Southern Living magazine and they are dying to try them. And I tell them it's nothing like the stuffed shrimp. It's nothing like it.
I can't go around the corner. If I'm anywhere, someone always walks up to me and say, "Are you still doing those stuffed shrimp?" And yes, we are still doing them, and we're trying to keep them as original as possible because it's hard to continue something for well over 50, 60 years.
I can remember as a kid watching Uncle Eddie do things in the kitchen and watching the family come together and just make this whole thing. For us, it brought unity. And what's amazing is other people are getting a taste of home and are getting some unity as well.
My father, he left us, first of all, his family, his wife, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, a legacy.
That's the important thing, that people remember this flavor and this dish and then keep working with it and keep trying it, and that's what keeps the food culture alive and thriving.
Shreveporters ought to expand their awareness of this signature dish. Discuss stuffed shrimp. Have a conversation about Shreveport stuffed shrimp.
We do want it to be around for generations to come, and hopefully, it will.
To learn more about Shreveport's most iconic local foods, from strawberry pie at Strawn's Eat Shop to shrimp busters at Herbie K's, download this brochure, Eat Here, A Food Lover's Guide to Shreveport-Bossier, at www.shreveport-bossier.org. Thank you.